What's good, y'all? Welcome to an episode of the GinTV podcast. As always, your boy Ease.
A1DasauceGod.
And today we got a returning guest. We got the boy Dudes back in here.
Hello.
And we have a new guest to the podcast today, straight from, you from North Carolina now, right?
Nah, man, still Waterbury, but
Still Waterbury.
I'm in North Carolina.
Got the boy Sir up in here.
Yeah, what's up, y'all?
What's good? So before we start our episode, let's continue our new tradition. Let's try today's drink. It's Castle Island Brewing Company Indian Pale Ale.
Never had this one.
Got that stink on it.
All right.
Nah, this one ain't for me. It's hoppy as shit. I'll give this one I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Dude,
Yeah, I'm going 6. I'm not going to lie. 6.
Okay. You drink Kraken. You don't know better.
Nah, the cracker got his tongue taste buds numb right now. That's what it is.
All right, sir, what you thinking?
Man, I'm gonna go with a 4.
4?
Yeah, I like ciders kind of. Red's apple, all I really kind of.
Okay.
That's up your alley?
Yeah.
I'm a Reds guy too.
Okay.
It's a little strong.
Yeah, I'll probably do like a 4 or 5.
All right. So, I gotta get serious real quick. I gotta ask y'all how are you guys doing with the tragic news that just happened recently? Like, are you guys sleeping well with everything going on? You guys know what I'm talking about or not?
Nah, I don't.
Bro, Brittney Griner getting locked up. Like, how are you guys surviving this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, are you guys doing okay?
Yeah, it's been real tough, but I've been able to go to sleep.
I mean, you're a basketball dude. I mean, is this hitting home for you?
Nah, it does. Free Brittney Grinder, man. They doing too much. That's far too much.
So you don't think this is deserved?
No, not at all.
I mean, 9 years for a weed pen is like excessive as shit. Like, she's obviously like being used like as a political tool right now. Like I think they're like trying to get like some Russian assassin like as a trade off.
Yeah,
like,
they want to trade or something. Yeah, that seemed kind of crazy to me. That's like video game stuff.
What?
Like trading people? Like
It's a barter system. Like, I don't know. I think it's definitely excessive. Honestly, like, who gets 9 years for a fucking weed pen for one little ass weed pen? And some people are arguing that like, she knew it and like she knew what the repercussions were, but I think that is a little excessive, especially for a foreigner. Like, it's not like she's German and she knows the rules for over there.
Oh, but you don't think that's kind of like an American arrogance, like being into play? Because it's like, all right, if you're going into a foreign country, right? Like, I mean, I'm assuming you guys been out the country before, right? Like, you traveled a little bit, right? You're not bringing nothing over. You're not bringing nothing on that plane, are you?
Bro, not
like,
even.
Are you that daring? Like,
Not even domestic flights. I want to bring
exactly
anything.
right.
Like I still go through and I make sure like I don't got nothing on me, right? Yeah, I'm a little paranoid going through the checkpoints and all that.
You don't ever want to be that dude where the dog looks at you, right? And you just know like your life is done.
Bro, one time I had fucking Adderall in an Advil bottle and I thought I was going down. Like,
oh, that's the New Orleans trip.
That was the New Orleans trip. I said these niggas about to walk by as this fucking dog sniffed my ass.
That's
like,
funny.
Stressing over Adderall.
For real.
Yo, you know what's the craziest shit that happened to me, bro? So I used to have a BB gun, right? Black BB gun.
Yep.
Like, that shit look like a straight fucking Glock though. Like,
yeah,
black, heavy,
official one.
Official.
Yeah, that's the real.
You got popped by that shit. Like, you just leaving a bruise, right? Whatever. So I hadn't seen it for years, right? So 2 years ago, I go to Puerto Rico, like I'm just on a random birthday trip, right? So I get to my hotel, bro. I'm unpacking my luggage, and the gun is in there.
No way.
In Puerto Rico.
No way.
It made it to Puerto Rico, bro.
This is a shitty fucking TSA bullshit.
Yeah, see?
I tell you, like, my fucking heart. Yeah. Cause like
that's crazy.
I mean, but you made it already. It would have been different if you didn't make it.
I think the potential of what could happen, like, hit me.
So I want to ask you, you would really be a savage if it made it back home with you. Did it make it back home with you?
No, bro. I dropped that shit off like right.
Nigga threw that shit in the water like it was a real gun. Nigga. That shit was a real murder.
Like the shit had bodies on it, bro.
Yo, tossed it.
Yo, scraped the serial number off that motherfucker.
Tied a fucking like rock to it and shit. Just dropped it in the lake.
Scraped off the serial numbers and wet off the fingerprints.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, when I saw that shit in my suitcase, bro, like I was like, yo, that's like life-changing shit.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Was it on the carry-on or was it in the?
Bro, no, it was like it went
like the actual.
It went through the X-ray and everything.
Yeah.
And like no matter what you said, they would have thought this is the lie he's gonna give us.
There's no winning.
I think that's probably why you were able to get it through because it wasn't in like the carry-on. Like, you could travel with firearms. I don't think you could travel with.
No, bro.
You cannot travel with firearms.
You could travel. I could have sworn you could travel with a firearm.
They have to know though.
If it's in your bag.
So you to travel with a firearm, you actually have to give them the firearm. Like you put it in a suitcase that you can't unlock.
It go in a lockbox. It goes in a lockbox.
So. Yeah, like there's you can't just I got a gun. Let me just walk through this shit.
Maybe they knew the shit was fake and I was like,
that's crazy. It got through though, cause it's the same material and everything.
But they said that TSA don't save shit. Like TSA is just like a waste of time. It's like it's like one of those things that make you believe that you're safe.
Yeah,
but you're really not. It's really not doing much.
But
the craziest thing though, I believe that up until we went to New Orleans this last time when they had that big fucking poster board.
Was wild, bro.
With like every gun they see.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I've never seen this. I've never seen this at the airport before, right? So when you go to the New Orleans airport, like we're coming back to Connecticut, they had like this wall, just like full of pictures. You can't really see it like when you're far away, but as you get closer to the line, bro, they got every gun that they caught
for that year.
Wait, people trying to bring it through?
Yeah. Like they got the day.
I don't think there was one gun. I don't think there was one day that was missed. Like
every day they caught a gun, Like every day, like it just said like boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, people be reckless at shit. Like, so I mean, obviously, like if you're gonna bring it on the plane, you're not making it on the plane.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if like that was a real gun. Like if it would.
Really they probably didn't make it on the plane or the person.
Yeah. They can get bagged, bro. You're not making that shit.
Was your gun plastic or was it like?
It was plastic.
Material.
It was plastic.
So did it show up on the X-ray? Was the question.
Bro, but I don't know. Them X-ray machines is pretty fucking high tech.
It's supposed to.
I feel like they could see like anything.
Yeah, they fucking bullshit because I'm fat and I got thick thighs. They've always got to pat me down extra after like, every time, bro.
Just
they always
take
like,
the free fills and keep it moving.
Yo, they always be like, oh, we got to pat you down because you're
bro smuggling dick in there.
I got fucking coke strapped to my thighs.
Yeah. Somebody's packing heat.
Now, every time I went, I thought TSA do like a good job. I don't know if it's just me, but me and my son got the same name, so they always pull me back. Like, you already came through, and I'm like, no, that's my son.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, cause like,
but I say Junior on this thing.
Mine said the second. His doesn't we have a different middle name?
Oh, okay.
So they think I'm trying to come through there 2 times.
Oh,
so they catching that, but you getting through Puerto Rico with guns on them. Crazy.
Full straps and everything.
Spin the block to go to the next
like, no one wants to get on the plane 2 times, man.
I mean, maybe you're trying to come in as like a fake name or some shit.
Yeah, but why go back? Why double back? You already made it.
No, like. Yeah. He got a fake name and he's just trying to make it through.
It happens every time.
Yo, but either way, like, bro, like to me, like the airport is is the one place like I would not, bro. I would dead ass. Like if you were to punch me in the airport, I would just take the punch.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting you in the airport, bro. I'm not getting put on on the no fly list. I'm not getting banned, bro. I would just like boom, damn. That's a tough one. Like
that kind of hurt a little bit, but I gotta walk it off. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm gonna catch you when we land.
I'm gonna tell you right, that's the one place where like snitching is completely acceptable. Like, him, he punched me right there.
See, and going to jail, period. But going to jail in a state you don't know is like
a country.
Yeah, Brittney Griner. Like they said that's the worst prison in the world or something like that.
I think America's got the worst. I don't know.
I heard something like that. I don't really know, but somebody was like, it's the most.
I mean, I feel
like South America got the worst.
South America's got some pretty messed up prisons.
Like you been?
Yo, you never seen that show Locked Up Abroad, my guy?
Nah, bro.
I used to watch.
I stay grinding. I don't got time for the TV. Catch up.
That's the main reason why I would never want to get arrested. So I went to DR. Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't care if
that's where I'm going next week.
I don't care if DR had the most cushy prisons in the world. I saw Locked Up Abroad. I do everything I can to clear customs with no issues whatsoever.
Bro, I'm not getting locked up anywhere where I don't understand the language because I don't know what the fuck they're about to do.
No way.
I mean, it's like, it's one thing to get raped in prison. Like,
that's one thing. It's one thing to get raped.
I think that's all the things.
That's the most traumatic experience you can have in prison.
Let's not skip the rape.
Yo, that is
All right,
true.
it's rape, but like this is much worse. At least it's in DR.
Yeah.
It's one thing to get raped in prison, like where you know what's going on. Think about it, like getting raped while you don't even know what they're saying behind you.
I don't even want to know what's going on. Like, just get it over and done with.
Nah, man.
Just get it off the way.
I kind of want to fill out the vibe. Like I'm like, what's going on?
At least
Like,
talk to me nice.
So when I went to DR, a lot of people actually spoke English.
oh,
So I mean, if you get raped in DR, they might even speak to you in English as a pleasantry. So you never know.
okay.
It's wild, man.
Nah, I don't want to know. Don't. Just do it. I don't want to know what's coming.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to know what's coming at all.
I want to prep myself.
I feel like I'll
If it were
tense
to go
up and then
down-
I'll hurt more, and then I'll just get it over and done with, bro.
I mean, but either way, right? Like, I think obviously 9 years for her is like extreme as fuck.
What do you
But
think
yo,
it will
does
be?
does she know better? Yeah, like
Yes.
let's say, yo, but that's like she got that like celebrity mentality. You feel me? Where they think they can just go anywhere and do anything, and it's like, bro, I feel like there's like there's just known countries in the world where you just know like, yo, this. First of all, you shouldn't be going to Russia. Like there's like, yeah, I guess she was there to play basketball, but like, yo, like they're literally in the middle of a fucking war. Like why are you flying over there? There's other professional teams that she could have went to, and she's like one of the best players or most known players in the WNBA. So it's like she definitely had the options. I mean, I'm pretty sure like Russia was paying her well, which is why she chose to go there. But like to go there while there's a war going on, like that's irresponsible. And it's like, and then to bring contraband, it's like, what are you thinking, man?
Yeah.
Like,
You know, I think it's bringing it back to the whole TSA thing because shitty job on TSA for letting her even leave America with this shit. Like,
oh yeah, I mean, it's a good point because she made it through the American.
told you TSA don't do fucking
Right,
shit.
that's
guys.
true.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, they don't do
Dang,
nothing.
so do you think she just couldn't get what she wanted over there? Like she couldn't get to Russia and then do her thing?
Yo, but
She had to bring it
think
with her?
about it, like it's probably like way more like illegal over there. Like some of these countries have like zero tolerance for drugs.
Oh, as we see.
But not
Yeah.
only
9
that,
years.
why don't you actually think about the weed that might come from Russia?
I just want to say that. Like,
Nah,
I
It
feel like
might
the
be
quality.
trash.
Nah, the other thing about the quality may be actually kind of sketchy. Like, we seen the weed pens have been
That's
fucking
true.
making kids' lungs collapse and shit this past year. So, or the year before, matter of fact. Yeah, like they was making fucking kids' lungs collapse.
I mean, yo, but then like I've seen some like quite a bit of stuff on it. It's like, yo, why are we? Obviously, this is a very tragic thing to happen to an American, right? If you're an American, like you don't want anything happen to your fellow American, right? But it's like some people are bringing up a good point. It's like, yo, do you think she would be this stressed if that was you in that situation?
Absolutely not. She won't give
That's
a fuck.
true. That's what all celebrities though.
Oh, yeah.
And like people keep saying like probably a little not off topic, but people keep bringing like LeBron into it. And
Oh,
LeBron's probably like, I have nothing to do with this. Like everybody, I'm on every meme.
Right.
Like I have nothing to do
Oh
with
yeah,
this.
they would have said like, oh, if that was LeBron out there, like they would have got him back.
LeBron's like, I wouldn't have did that. So
Yo, all right, if it was LeBron in the Russian prison right now, do you think they'd be trying harder to get him back?
Oh,
he would have been back.
Get him back?
He would
Like
have
no
been
questions
back.
asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, no questions.
Who would have got him back?
But just to be
America?
real,
Like,
Brittany's
president?
not LeBron.
I don't.
Yeah.
Just be real.
I don't think that LeBron would have been locked up for very long at all.
Who would have got him out though? Who would have done it?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody would have even kept him in there.
Oh damn!
See,
LeBron is an international superstar. He's a
think-
sensation.
I think you're underestimating Putin, boy. Like that
That's
man, I don't think that
what-
man
that
give
nigga
a
go
fuck.
So all respect to Putin. Okay,
All respect, please.
all respect to Putin.
That's the one guy you don't want to disrespect. Respect.
King Jong.
I
King
think that
Jong-un?
even
I think
Putin likes
that's another one.
LeBron. There's nobody that doesn't like LeBron. Even the people that hate LeBron love LeBron. They're not going to keep him in there too long.
They wouldn't even have checked his bags. He'd have been good.
Yeah, you know who would have had a you know who would have if LeBron was the one in the situation, you know who would have been fucking pissed if they got him out would be Skip. Skip Bayless has been fuming if they got LeBron
Yeah.
out. Yo. They should have let that man in prison. Yo.
Yeah, I like Skip too, man. I
You
seen Skip in the gym before.
Bro,
Yeah, I was in the gym lifting with my team, and Skip Bayless was in there
working out?
working out, bro. He diesel. No lie, he diesel.
That dude.
I swear, he's diesel. He was bigger than all of us, and we was like in college, like yeah, lifting. We seen him lifting dumbbells and everything.
Oh, this was like a while ago then, right?
This one he was on ESPN.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I remember it's out in Bristol.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he goes to a gym out there. So I was playing for the school up there, Lincoln. And he's like, yo, I might come catch y'all one day. So we go into the next games thinking Skip Bayless coming. Like, he ain't coming. Watch it. But yeah, so yes, shout out Skip, man.
He sound like that though.
He's big.
Oh,
He was lifting like 80-pound dumbbells. No lie.
like curling and shit.
Yes.
Skip
Bayless.
Skip.
Look, just Google when we done. Google Skip Bayless like muscles or something like, or Skip Bayless in the gym.
I don't know. That might sign off some type of Google alert. Like, what kind of shit are you looking
What
up
the
here?
right?
You're
What does
searching
this do?
explicit content.
Skip Bayless shirt off.
All of a sudden, you're getting alerts and all this. I don't know about that. It's kind of sketch.
So I got a question for y'all. How much time do you think would have been fair for Brittney Griner?
A year max.
It's Brittany Griner.
Griner?
Brittany Griner is the thought.
Whoever the fuck she is.
He said Brittany Grinder.
Yeah, that's
Nah, I know that's what he said.
Yeah.
I ain't
Who's
even
Brittney
hear it.
Griner?
what? You know who Brittany Griner is.
The name is in my head for some reason.
You've got Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm about
You've
to
seen her
go.
twerk videos.
We'll have to do an explicit search after.
She's what's his name from the Hornets is
PJ Washington.
His baby mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she an interesting one.
Free PJ, man.
Honestly, I think what will be a fair amount of time for her to get. I don't know, bro, because it's like, all right, well, what would be? I guess you'd have to find out like what's the equivalent time like in America. Like if you got caught bringing some shit in through the airport, like what would be like the time here? Like would it even be time?
I don't think anybody's getting 9 years for that. Not here.
Her being a public figure, I would say 3 years probation in Russia.
What do you mean? Like she can't be in probation or like wait, like you think she's gonna live there for 3 years?
Well,
Did you think this through?
I mean, just she might want to go back, and I mean, who knows?
I mean, isn't she playing out there? So
That's what
how
I'm
long she
saying,
gonna
Well,
like-
that's
live?
what she went there for.
She went there to play. So
Yo, then like other people are bringing up like the point, like yo, it's like yo, if the NBA paid the WNBA players like the right amount of money, that then she wouldn't have to be doing this.
Mhm.
But which I think is cat. Like I mean, NBA players go overseas all the time, like in the off season, and still like do their thing. And,
right.
I mean,
That's a whole nother
So you-
fucking topic because nobody fucking watches the NBA, the WNBA.
I mean, there are some people who really make money off the WNBA, excuse me, betting and whatnot.
Betting
I
against
mean,
what? Like,
I
paint
think
drop?
if people want to take the WNBA more serious, I think it got to come from the people in charge of the WNBA. Like, take it a little more serious, and I guess the people will take it a little more serious. Like, they had the All-Star game and the girl trophy.
yo, did you see that
They
shit?
said the trophy was like that big.
Bro, I've gotten bigger trophies.
But
Like, no lie,
I don't know if this is real. But
I've seen it.
somebody went like on Google and
was
searched
Amazon.
the
It was
trophy.
Amazon. Yeah.
It was like $18 for the
No.
trophy. Yeah, and I'm like, at least spend
Bro, it was like
Yeah,
$250
that's
on
probably
their
the 2
trophy.
seasons worth of revenue.
No.
Nah, it
So
was-
maybe they just take it a little
It
more
was like
serious.
yo,
People
it was
might.
some plastic joint, bro. Like it
Yeah,
looked.
it was
like,
bad.
no lie,
It
yo,
looked bad.
I got bigger trophies in my.
You
garage.
calling it plastic? Really? It was
What?
plastic?
Nah,
It was little, bro. It was like that.
Yo,
The girl won it. She was holding it with 2 fingers like this.
Yeah.
So it's less of a trophy and more of a plaque.
No, bro. It's like a kid's trophy, bro. Like it's like some.
Like the All-Star
East
game
Mountain.
MVP
What?
should be.
Yeah,
more.
like
Like-
some
like
East
East
something
Mountain,
like they would
yeah.
give your kid, but like this is like a professional league. Like yo, like that's embarrassing. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like
So they need to take it more serious. Don't look at the consumers. Y'all need to do a little more first, I think.
I really think it's the consumers, though. I think that they have the platform. Like the WNBA, they have the platform. They also have the backing as well. I think the consumers just don't have interest.
Do they have the backing though? How many girls you know watch basketball?
I mean, backing like they have things on the back end. That's what I meant to say. Like
Oh,
they
okay.
actually have like they have the space for it. I just think it's like imagine like Apple, like right. Let's just say Apple came out and like nobody wanted this shit. It's like obviously the price is just gonna drop eventually because the demand is low. I feel like it's the same thing with like the WNBA. Like nobody watches this shit, so there's really no value in it. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. But Apple probably had times where they had to pick it up. So that came from them. Like, don't get it twisted. The girls could hoop, though.
Oh, they can
Like,
hoop.
if you watch the
Trust
game,
me.
they can play.
yeah, bro.
But
like,
he's probably right
like,
about
the
them not
layups
wanting
are
to watch.
crazy.
Right. But see, but what is the what? So we have a whole bunch of women that watch the NBA. We have a whole bunch of men, even more so than the women who watch the NBA. How many women watch the WNBA? I think the majority of the WNBA
Yeah.
fans are men.
Yeah, here's
I
my
think that they're fathers.
yeah.
Probably.
Here's my I don't want to be that guy that like tries to solve women's issues, right? Because that obviously never gets received well, right? But here's the issue with the WNBA is the issue with any issue or any problem with like women in general, right? They're they have an issue, right? Like it's well known, like there's no denying it. But the problem with that is, right, it's not, they're expecting help from men. And like that's just not gonna, like, men have their own problems to take care of. You feel me? Like we don't have enough time and resources to like worry about like everybody's issues, right? Like, yo, when men have a problem, right, like you expect help from other men, right? And if women help out, that's even more. But like we're not expecting it, right? Like, so the problem with women's issues nowadays is I feel like they're just hoping that men pick up the slack. And it's like, no, you guys have to do it. Your sisters, like your mothers, you feel me? Like your cousins, like you guys have to band together and just take care of it. Like you can't like keep waiting for men to pick up the slack. That's my personal thought.
I get what you're saying, but like if you're talking just WNBA, probably all of them owners is men. So they're kind of looking towards the people that own or run the team, operate the team for the help.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're looking at men in particular, but it's a man in that position. So I think,
I mean, it's Adam Silver that's like the overall own, like that kind of runs. I think that,
I don't know if he runs the NBA.
I know, but isn't the NBA like, or the WNBA up like off branch off the NBA? So like either way, I think he still probably has a lot of the final say. If I could be wrong,
Maybe.
you know what I mean?
But if it ain't
Like,
Adam
I don't
Silver,
think
it's
they
another
have
guy.
their own commissioner.
Yeah.
Or like
they might. I think they do.
They probably do have their own commissioner, but I feel like they're still probably under the umbrella of the NBA. So
Yeah.
I feel like either way,
Yeah.
from what I heard is like, you know, the NBA funds the WNBA, right? So
Yeah.
if that's the truth, then Adam Silver is like their overall commissioner. You know what I mean? It's like they might have like a, you know, like a supervisor type.
Yeah.
Supervisor, manager.
Like a man, like a shift manager type shit. You know what I mean? Like
Facts.
If the NBA funds the WNBA, do you think that WNBA is sustainable by itself?
no.
Most certainly not.
Probably not.
I mean, it's like the NBA funds the G League. You know what I mean? Like,
I just feel bad though because the girls, they play their whole life
they
just
really
like the
do play.
boys, and they get there and they can hoop and they go out there and they put their talents on display. But people don't watch it. I'll just be honest. People don't watch. It's not their fault. Like they can't just start dunking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they playing basketball how they learn to play, which is good enough.
Can I be
College
honest
is
for a
jumping.
second? Can I be honest for a second?
Yeah.
I have never watched one single WNBA game. I have seen clips. I've seen clips.
You should check a game out. Check a game out, man.
I have seen all sorts of clips. I have never watched a full WNBA game.
And I kind of like WNBA because I don't know if it's less teams, but it seems like a lot of star players get together. Like you'll know like 7 players from college, and you'll look at the WNBA team and 4 of them be on that team.
okay.
So it's like pretty dope to watch. I'll watch it. But I love basketball. I watch it all
do
the
you
time.
watch
basketball.
I mean, I will watch it.
I'll watch it. Yeah, I'll watch it.
At
you
some
watch it?
point.
No,
Yeah, I watch.
no, he's not asking if you'll watch it. Do you watch it?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Like
I do.
regularly, like you.
You actively watch.
I won't go. I'm not on my way home. Like I got to put the WNBA game on. But if I'm scrolling and it's a game on, or if I see the commercial, I'll say, "Oh, Sparks versus Mercury."
So this is what
I'll
I'm
watch
saying.
that.
I have never actively watched a WNBA game. So
Yeah, yo, they're on right now. Yo, like they play in the summer.
yeah, I would
they
never
playing.
even known
Yeah.
that, bro.
Oh, yeah, now you know. See, now you know excuse.
Yeah.
They probably
But-
got a game tomorrow.
They
But-
can hoop though, man.
You have you seen a lot of advertisement for the W? I've seen
But that
commercials for
could
the
be the point that
WNBA.
you're trying to make, right? Like, are
Yeah,
really,
they have to do better.
Like,
It's
are
not
they-
us.
like, are they
Is there a lot of
advertising their games?
advertisements out there? Like you will see
Nah.
some WNBA players. I know a couple of their names, but I couldn't name 17 people in the WNBA
I mean,
right
yo,
now.
this Brittney Griner situation is the biggest thing to come out of the WNBA in years. Like I'm saying, like this is the biggest story. Like this is the most relevant thing that's like come out of that league, and that could be perceived as a bad thing or a good thing because it could really shine light on the issues that they have. You know what I mean? Because now it's like, all right, this is what's going on with them. Like this is what they're being forced to do. You know what I'm saying? Like these are 'cause obviously like American players go overseas all the time, but like they're not in the NBA. Like most NBA players don't go and play for a team.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Overseas, like they'll go and do like shows or something like that. But like,
Yeah.
you know, these WNBA players are having to go overseas to supplement their income. So I mean, this could be a good opportunity for like people to rise up and kind of give them the, you know.
Hey, whether it's good or bad, it happened. They better make something out of it. That's what I would say. Make something out of it. I don't know. Hit the ground running. Something.
Yeah.
How many years did you guys say that she had gotten?
9, bro.
9. So do you think that she's really gonna do the 9 years?
I mean, at the rate this shit's going, like, yo, like, I tell you what, like, my boy Joey Biden, he don't seem too concerned. Like, I wasn't a Trump fan, but Trump would have got her back, bro. Like,
I feel like more would have happened. I'll be honest.
Bro, Trump would have just done it off strength because you don't want nobody.
Who did he go get?
A$AP Rocky, bro. He got A$AP out of Switzerland.
He did. He really did, though.
Bro, you know what's funny? Not arguing. He had tweeted like some funny shit too. It's like, yo, we just got A$AP Rocky back ASAP.
Yeah,
like
like
corny like Trump shit. But like, I don't think Trump would have tolerated. Cause I don't think like Trump cared about that it was A$AP Rocky. He just cared that it was like an attack on Americans.
Yeah.
So he's like, yo, and he doesn't.
So we're not standing for that. Yeah, we're not going for it.
Joe Biden can't even formulate a sentence together right now. Like,
I don't know, bro. It's like he over here donating like $28 billion to Ukraine every other month.
Yeah.
Like, and my roads are still fucked up. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Some shit wrong.
Yeah, the potholes is crazy out here, man. I had a few on the way here. A few. I mean,
and
like
the crazy thing, the roads don't have to be like that. Like, y'all can fix those. Like,
y'all who? Not me?
No, not y'all. No.
Yo,
I'm just saying.
A nurse, bro. I ain't construction.
Go get that filler down the shit. Go get that filler. Fill that shit.
Nah, when I say y'all, I just mean
a water bed at the
people that could though.
Y'all can really
listen.
go fix
I pay a whole bunch of money in taxes.
Listen, Watertown roads don't look like that.
True.
Neither do Wilkins or like Summer Bristol maybe, but like other people's roads don't look like that. As soon as you get to Waterbury, your car start bouncing.
Yeah,
jump
man.
crazy,
bouncing, knocking. Ooh,
man.
I caught a couple flat tires in the Audi before, man.
Yeah, I messed up my struts on 2 cars.
That's because their income per city is just higher.
Waterbury has one of the most high taxes in Connecticut.
Right, but it might be to offset the actual like income. Like we might be high. I think we had this conversation before. Like where like our taxes are high because the income is low, so it has to like balance itself.
No, our
out.
taxes are higher because we get the garbage truck to come to our house and take out the trash.
So Wilkett don't have that?
Huh?
Wilkett don't have that?
A lot of the Wilkett, they have to deal with their own trash and pay their own private contractors.
Yeah, that's true.
For real?
Yes.
They have their own private people come by to pick up the garbage?
Either that or they take it to the landfill themselves. Or they burn it in their fire pits.
Crazy as fuck.
Yeah, like some stuff, places that
you
think is normal, it just isn't. Like when you go somewhere else, you be like, oh, y'all don't do this?
I'm going to tell you that the only reason why Waterbury's taxes are so high is because of the dumpsters. The garbage.
Bro,
the garbage.
Like,
really?
And just a quick point, like I live in North Carolina now.
Okay.
And when I first got there, I was trying to teach my son like the right way to do stuff. So we started recycling bottles.
Okay.
So I'm recycling water bottles. We drink a lot of water, just cases of water. I got like 4 big garbage bags full.
Mm-hmm.
Now we finally go to recycle them. I type in the place. They don't recycle bottles in North Carolina.
Like they don't got like the can shit we
No.
put in like over here?
So listen, only Connecticut, New York, and I think a part of Vermont recycle bottles. California don't.
Bro, I think
no,
California.
Florida
I think
don't.
California like banned plastic, bro. Like
There's-
you
there's
get shot
only-
on sight with a straw.
Yeah, there's only like 3 states that let
so
you
what
recycle bottles
what
for
do you
money.
do in North Carolina? You just throw the shit out like in the garbage,
You just throw it out, yeah.
bro.
Well, they give you a recycling bin, but then my garbage man, he takes my recycling bin and garbage
And puts
can
it
and
right in the garbage truck.
Yo,
He
like,
said it's the same thing.
like, bro, I feel like this might be just like the programming. Like, I actually feel guilty if I put a plastic bottle in the garbage can. Like, I feel like I'm like obligated to put in recycling.
Man,
Like, I feel like I'm doing.
That should be going straight in there.
I feel like I'm doing my part.
Yeah,
like whenever
yeah.
I do, I'm like, damn, I just saved the whale.
Nah, it's about just feeling good sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm not
think
gonna
twice
lie,
about
bro.
it.
I feel way better when I just heat one right into the trash, bro.
Wait,
I recycled one time. I made like $3.
Quick,
Huh?
Do that move.
gone. Quick question. Do y'all litter?
No, I don't litter.
When you litter?
Yeah, depends.
Oh,
I'd
come
rather
on,
litter
man.
than hold that shit.
I litter when it's biodegradable.
Yeah. Orange pills.
Orange peel.
But ain't out
Yeah.
Y'all be ritual, bro. Like, I got a friend. He's gonna stay unnamed, but this dude litters all the time.
It's bad.
He's a chronological litterer.
Like, my hate for him has like just
It's
slowly
ridiculous.
grows, yo. Every time,
Yeah.
he'll like be eating some shit. Like he'll be eating some like fucking Wendy's in the car.
Yeah.
Bag out the fucking window, like
Yo.
fried, just like.
So I remember I was
Like,
driving
bro.
behind a car and I seen a whole, the styrofoam carton
Yeah.
with the mac and cheese be here and the collard, the whole thing out the window. I'm like, you could just bring that home wherever you go and just put it in a garbage bag.
I be yucking the fuck out that
Nah,
motherfucker. Make sure it don't get on my car too.
Nah, man, nah.
I be throwing that shit out. I'd rather
I
throw it out
can't
than
do
hold
it.
it. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna hold it.
I fight some. Yo, like I get like.
I feel like something bad gonna happen if I litter.
Bro, especially let
Yo,
that shit.
I feel like like
$350,000 fines in some areas.
Yeah, man, I don't know. It don't feel right. Like growing up, we used to be walking from the corner store, and like I'm done with my snack.
You just hold the shit
I
to
tell
get
my boy,
there.
I say, "Yo, hold this real quick," and then he got it. I'm like, "Well, you got like I didn't drop it.
You're the
You know
one
what
that
I'm
littered,
saying?
not me.
Yeah, like when we were younger, I'm saying.
My favorite part about littering is when you driving in the car and like the fucking cup and the ice hit the ground and that shit like slide a little bit.
I've never seen that.
And
I've never seen that.
It start racing the car. That's the best part,
man.
bro.
I've never seen
I
that.
can't do it,
No.
But I think I did it one time, yo. I think I threw something out the window, yo, and I felt bad. Like it ruined my
Like you wanted
day
to go back and get it.
Yeah, like
Yeah, don't litter, people.
I ain't gonna hold you. If a car behind me, I won't litter. I'll make sure that no one's behind me.
Yeah.
I
Somebody
don't want
got
them judging me.
somebody got fancy with their littering one time. So they used aerodynamics along with paper towels, like napkins from a fast food restaurant. So I think I might have been like tailing this guy really hard. And we were on the highway, but we were going to about 50 miles per hour on like a back road or something like that. So this guy takes a napkin, puts it over the top of his car and lets it go. And it flew over his car, went over his trunk, and then flew over my car too, like past my windshield. And I always wanted to try it, but I never did.
He been littering too long. Man.
Nigga had a science to this shit.
you gotta pat down. All right, I gotta ask y'all something. So yo, you got a good group of friends like down in North Carolina?
Mhm.
Like, what would you say? Like, what's the number of like people in like your main group?
Not high.
No, I'm saying don't have to be like what's you like 3, 4? I mean, you in a new
4 max. 4.
Okay.
I'm in a new state though.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, what's like? All right, what would you say your group here is in Connecticut? Like when you was here,
6.
6. All right.
Yeah.
That's a solid group, right?
Yep.
That's a solid number. Like you enough people you feel you can trust, right?
Mhm.
Yo, so I like I've been seeing this thing where women are talking about like how like they're mad when like they're dating a dude and when they meet his group of friends, they find out that like they're not dating the leader of the group.
I saw that.
Yo, do y'all
Or the,
Alright.
the leader or the most handsome one in the group.
Nah,
Okay.
but I've seen the most handsome
Yeah.
one, but the most recent one's like the
leader
of the group, right?
of the pack.
And it's like they're like, damn, like I'm not dating the leader or that, like,
Yeah.
yo, and it got me thinking, yo, I've never like really thought about like the concept of like a leader, like our
The
group
alpha.
of friends, right?
The
Like,
The alpha
of the
male,
group.
the alpha friend.
now let me ask you this, like, right? So like, I'll start with you first, right?
Mhm.
In your group of friends, right? Up there or up here or down there, right?
Yep.
Yo, do you feel like there's like a leader amongst y'all? Yeah, because I feel like to say as a man, to say like that another dude is like the leader of you is kind of like almost demeaning a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think guys ever took that into consideration.
Okay.
Like that's the thing maybe the girls look at. I don't know if it's just looks or like who has on the new Jordans or a necklace and chain. Like I don't know what they even consider a leader because when me and my friends go out, we kind of
It's like a even playing field.
yeah,
right? Like,
we
you
all
don't- you
just
don't-
vibe and have a good time. Like I don't know.
All right, so I mean, we kind of this is part of our little group over here. Do you feel like there's a leader amongst us?
Oh man,
I mean, obviously
know,
it's me without saying.
I really,
This
I
nigga.
really am going to kill myself for saying this shit later. But
That's crazy.
yes,
You think
yes,
there's a leader?
I think that there is a leader amongst us.
Who is
I
it?
really do think that there is a leader amongst us.
That's
Um,
where the fuck is this about to go?
I just know that it's not me. I don't know which one of y'all it is. It ain't me. Now I'm a rogue. You know what I mean, I'm unpredictable, and I'm not the leader though. I can promise you that.
Oh, damn, bro, that's I gotta say that is like really putting your pride aside to say some shit like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm actually very.
No, I'm not
surprised,
saying
yo.
that y'all more alpha than me. I'm just saying I'm not the leader because
Nah,
y'all be like,
nah,
oh,
don't
we're
back-
gonna go
nah.
do something, and I'm like, oh,
Nah,
fuck
don't-
it, let's go
Nah,
do
it's
it.
too late. Don't backtrack. You speak like play this. Right?
It is what it
It's
is.
too late. You established your bait in this.
That's funny.
Crazy.
Yo, so what I thought about it when I first heard that is I was like, nah, that's some bullshit. Ain't no group of like dudes really has a leader, right? Yo, so I really started thinking deeper into it, and I actually do agree with the statement.
Mhm.
And I feel like every group does have a leader, but I don't think it's in the sense that women think it is. I feel like men, like a male group, has like situational leaders, right? Like you might go out to the club, right? like with your boys, right?
Yep.
But there's that one dude, like he's a clubber. Like when he's in that club scene, like he runs the show. Like he's just like, all right, like yo, he knows where to go. He knows how to talk to the women. Like he knows how to just get you all the hookups and all that shit, right? Yo, some other shit, you might go play ball, right? And you just know that, like, yo, like, so now, like, it's the other dude, like, yo, this dude's like the best ball player out of us. Like, yo, he knows how to run the team. Like, he knows how to ball the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have that one dude, like, when it comes to finances, like, yo, he's like, he can't ball for shit, can't talk to women for shit, but like, when it comes to money, like, he's the leader in that. Because, yo, he's gonna tell you, like, yo, here's what you gotta do, here's what you gotta put your money in, like, here's how you gonna level up. So I think there is leaders. I just don't think it's in the way women think there is. I think it's just like it's a very situational thing. I feel like every man in a group has like his own set of skills that like come to shine when like it's time.
Yeah.
So it's like situational role playing, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the girls will end up playing themselves because that makes sense what you said. They'll be a leader for that situation. Yeah. Like when me and my friends go out, they might ask me. Like, say we're going to a new spot or something. Okay. They might ask me, like, yo, should we go here? Mm-hmm. And they kind of might go with what I say, but that might be because I don't go out as much as them. Okay. Or I might be a little more sober than them. And like, is this a bad idea or not? So they might see me there and think I'm the leader, but really, I play the background more than everybody. So who knows?
Because I feel like women's groups definitely have like a leader. Like, and I feel like it's very obvious. And
the leader is the fucking one that's always dragging the other one away when you're trying to talk to her?
Nah, I don't think that's the leader.
Who's the leader?
I think women groups kind of base their leaders like off looks and the ability to pull men.
The pretty one?
Yeah. I think usually the prettiest chick in a female group is the leader of them. And they all like respect. I don't think they respect her to her face. I think they kind of like, shade a little bit like when she's not in thing, but like think about it, like when you go out if you go, like obviously we're not single right now, but when you're single, right? When you're like really out there hunting.
Yep.
I mean, congrats.
Big single?
Yeah.
Okay.
Newly single.
He new to the game. Back on the back on the field.
Yeah.
But I feel like, when you like talking to a group of girls, like you just know there's that one you gotta win. Like that's the leader, right? Because it's like, if this chick is not down, like none of this is happening. Like, so I feel like women groups definitely have like more of a leader structure, than compared to male groups.
Yeah, that might be why they think they thought of you. Men never thought of the statement of who's the leader. I've never done that. Like I'm just hearing about this, and I'm 31. Like I didn't think who's the leader of us.
I mean, it's like like we all like go to the gyms. Like, all right, whoever benches the most today, like you're top dog.
The fucking wilderness duel or some shit.
I never thought about being like the way I feel like the way that women would think about this situation, like you brought it up before, was that there's one male just dominating all the other ones. Yo, go to the store for me too and pick up me some of this with your money. It's not like that. It's
I think that's how women groups work though. Like I feel like the leader's such a bitch in like a women group. Like they fucking like make them do like shitty work and take advantage of them all the time.
Oh, or you know where else this idea could have came from is like, I think obviously like when you're like in a gang situation, there's obviously a leader, right?
Right.
I feel like
the OG.
Yeah, like I mean, which I think is an insane. I think to call someone younger than you an OG is like disrespectful to you. Like it's like, I think that, that's why I could never be in a gang, bro. Like I couldn't have a dude just like flat out telling me, yo, go punch that dude over here. Like why? Like don't
ask me why.
Yeah, well, younger don't mean it's not straight age though, because you could be younger in the streets than him. Like if he was out here when he was 14 and y'all 24, and you came out there when you was 20.
No, I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
No, like, I get that. It's like an experience level, but just like my own ego is like to be like, yo. Like, I'm 32, right? Like, say I join a gang tomorrow, like, and my OG's 21. Like, I couldn't really, like, I couldn't get with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
Because, like.
That's why you ain't in the gang, man.
Exactly. Yeah. But I feel like that's probably where, like, some women adopted this, like, leader, like, idea. Because it's like, like, women, they romanticize, like, hood dudes, right? Like that's, like, on social media, like, that's, like, their go-to. So I think like they base a lot of like their ideas off like that gang life, and it's like, and most dudes are not in gangs. Like we don't operate like that. So it's like, no, like there's not some guy like. I mean, imagine if I just like literally just told you one day, like, yo, bro, go to the store right now, go get me some chips.
Yeah.
Like
that doesn't even happen really amongst friends like that. Like,
yeah. And then like if you just said no, I just like backhand you. Like
that's wild. Nigga. That's getting more disrespectful as it goes by. Nigga. We're getting hot for this. Nigga.
No, but yo, I think that's I think that's what these women think how like our male groups like operate. Like yo,
like a pack of fucking wild animals.
Like
I don't like what is the attraction to like wanting the alpha, the male, the leader in this shit? Like I don't know. Like
I think that's like instinct,
the biggest
man.
buck. Like
I think that's instinct. I think like that's like something in women that like just drives them to be with like the most dominant man.
But a lot of women want to be the most dominant woman too amongst their own. Did you see the video of the woman who was like appalled that there are a bunch of men that get together on some sort of a sports playing field of some sort? Let's call it a basketball court, and they play pickup games.
No, was that a real thing?
She was appalled because a bunch of men that don't even know each other's names just go and play basketball with each other for years. And they call each other, you know, tank top or purple shoes. And
it was a video.
She don't understand the concept.
And she doesn't understand the concept of how it's...
Actually, I've seen this video.
And when you lose, you just get off the court and that's it?
Yeah, some people, yeah.
You know, so this is... I'm not saying that she thinks for all women, but she spoke for women when she said that. And she's, you know, she doesn't understand the concept.
Most women do get it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So whoever said the thing about the leaders, man, a lot of women probably don't think that way.
I hope not.
Yeah, they probably don't.
I mean, it's like now I gotta go look at my girl and her friends. Like, are you
who's the leader?
Female?
Who's the leader?
Yeah. That's funny.
I think my girl is the leader of her friend groups though. Like,
of course you would. You would say that.
Like really, like thinking about it, like the other ones just have like such like. I don't think they have backbone, you know. I think the other ones just yeah.
You mean they probably know it.
What?
Too. They probably know it too. Like, you know, that your girl is the dominant one in the friend group.
And I guess the word leader could seem like something bad. Some people is with whatever. Like, I don't care if we go to Quasi or Lake Compounds. Yeah. That don't mean I'm not a leader. I'm down for both.
I mean, a lot of people are just like,
yeah.
I think sometimes you can be kind of classified as like a beta male per se. Like if you're just really nonchalant and like, because some people are just really just whatever. Like, man, it's like, all right, like this is what you want to do. Like I just don't care. Like I'm cool with whatever. You know what I'm saying? And some people are very high strung. And they're like, well, no, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
So I feel like if two people like that get together, it's like, all right, yeah, like obviously the other person's probably gonna run the show mostly, not because like they're forcing the other person to. It's just the other person just doesn't really give a shit enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is where I fall in. Now this is why I say I'm the role player. Now we can take this from the trips that we take, or we can take this to Call of Duty. Okay, the video game. Okay. I am the role player. Where are we dropping? Okay, well, while you guys are doing this, I'm gonna do this over here. Oh, we're going to San Francisco? Bet. Let me get my money. Let me get my funds up real quick. I'm going there. I'm not gonna pick the vacation, but I'll go. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So this is what I'm saying. And a lot of women, they see that. Even my girl's like, oh, well, what's going on? Well, they want to go over here, so I'm going.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you tell your girl they want to, and then it's not like I want to, she's like, damn.
But it is what it is. I want to go, but I wasn't going to plan it. They're going. I'm going too. Fuck you mean?
If your friends trying to talk you into something stupid, you're going to be like, no, that's a bad idea.
Well, my friends have talked me into some really stupid shit over the years.
Really?
Okay.
What's the dumbest shit your friends haven't talked to you into? Go ahead, say it.
I got talked into joining a bunch of shit that I shouldn't have been doing a long time ago.
I got it.
Yeah.
Did you join some type of club?
I think I joined a gang.
Nah, that wasn't no gang.
No. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah.
No, we were in a motorcycle club for a little bit. But nah, it was.
I mean, that's not it. I got talked into a lot of shit.
You just like easily influenced?
No, a part of me wants to do some of the shit too, but I have enough sense not to do it until somebody else is willing to say, yo,
So then you're like, I'm not the only one, and I'm down for it.
Let's go do it. Fuck it. Let's do it together.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Let's both jump off the bridge.
Yeah, fuck it.
I used to be an arsonist. My friends talked me into lighting fires when I was a young kid.
You want to admit this on camera? You sure?
No, I mean it was a while ago. I was like 8, and I've already dealt with the consequences.
We're gonna come to find out this happened. Like this dude's like burning trees.
In the buildings.
He's responsible for fucking
a while
California.
ago, you know, yo, go get the match from the store.
Yeah, not
Say it's for
abandoned
your
buildings though.
No, woods.
Okay,
Woods.
cool.
Woods.
California.
No. I still have yet to even touch California.
It's the out there setting the fucking forest fires out there.
I'm a little more local than that. Let's just.
That's funny.
So I've been talking to some stupid shit, you know.
See, I'm the one usually talking people into stupid shit. Like I've always like, I have like a natural attraction for like the dumbest thing. Like if there's like two choices in front of me, like the good choice and the bad choice, like I'm just like naturally like
drawn to the bad choice.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody is, man. It's the mystery. It's the mystery of the journey. It's the journey. You're gonna do some shit you never done before. You don't know if you're gonna get caught or not. And if you don't get caught, you're gonna be a legend.
Yeah. But that feeling of when you do get caught or like, damn, like I know I shouldn't have did that and I did it anyway.
I have been caught.
I hate that.
No, that is the dumbest feeling you'll ever feel.
The
Yo, because like, when you know better,
you know
and
better.
didn't do better,
Listen.
it's just like that shit.
Listen, I grew up in the projects and it's like an upstairs, a downstairs, then there's that little basement window.
Mhm.
You know that basement window?
Mhm.
I don't know how, but I'm standing at the top of a hill. I'm like, I'm going to just roll my bike down the hill. What can go wrong? I knew not to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I roll the bike and it's just driving down the hill and then turns and slams right and breaks this lady's basement window. And I'm sitting there like, how did I get here? Like what am I doing with my life?
You instantly regretted it.
So then the lady comes out and I didn't even admit that I did it. And
why would you?
I slept so bad that night though. Then the
Wait,
next
you get
day
the
I ran and got my bike like fast.
Before she even like
Yes. So then the next day I see maintenance like fixing her window. And I had to tell her like, I said that was because the window's already fixed now. You know what I'm saying? I felt but I felt bad like, but just doing dumb stuff.
But did
and
she have to
regretting
pay
it,
for the
I
Oh
can't
man,
do that.
yo,
What did she say?
Y'all could tell why you don't litter, bro. I would have slept so peacefully that night.
Man, listen,
that wouldn't have.
You should have slept well because you got away with it.
Bro, that wouldn't have phased me at all.
Both thought they were coming all night for
No, but and like, what if somebody seen me? What if somebody seen me and told the lady, and then now I'm living my whole life in front of this lady, like knowing I broke her window that day, and she knows I broke her window.
What'd she say when you told her?
Nah, she was like, "Thanks for being honest." They came and fixed it.
Oh,
You told her you're a real man, bro.
Yeah, I told her the next
you're
day.
you're a leader.
But
You are a leader.
that's some.
yeah, I felt so bad, bro.
See, not me, bro. I would have slept well that night. Went to her house the next morning. Like, damn, what happened? Can I help in any
This the
way?
motherfucker to like steal your shit and help you look for it after. Like, damn, that's crazy. They really took your shit?
Man.
Nah, yeah, I did that. So that's just a small example, but like when you do something you know you're not supposed to, and that feeling after, I hate that, man.
Well,
Oh, nah, man.
when you get away, it's kind of the best feeling in the world.
I don't do anything now. Like I'm just
Right.
yeah.
You know, but when you were less wise than you are now,
Yeah.
right? I'm not gonna lie, I've done some things that I'm really not proud of. But when you found out how smooth you got away,
Yo, do
You
you know
call-
do you know what the dumbest thing you ever did?
me,
Yeah. Like, is there anything that you were like, damn, like I shouldn't have done that, got away with it, or got caught?
yeah, most certainly.
Well-
It was the fire, man. It was the fire.
I mean, how big was the fire, bro?
Bruh,
Like,
I mean, like half
were there
of
bodies involved?
no, there were no bodies involved, but there were definitely casualties in the wooded areas. The woods were flamed, torched
And
for
you were
years.
like 8 years old, you said?
I want to say I was like seven or 8 years old.
That's
Your-
crazy.
your
That's like
friends
my
ain't
son
tell?
age, yo.
Huh?
Your friends ain't tell on you?
Well, I would. There was only two of us. I was the one that initiated it. First of all, there were like, we're talking about the 90s right now,
Okay.
right? 90s.
Damn, so
yeah,
long ago too.
we're talking about the 90s. So there was I'm not proud of this, but there was a safe or a lockbox or something like that with some inappropriate books.
Okay.
Let's just say some magazines that were really inappropriate for a kid my age. And I was in this group of friends, and I was locked out of this box. So I went to the woods and I found the box next to the fort, and I was upset. So I had matches, and then I started burning the books, so nobody can get the books. So you never know. Well, until you've experienced fire, you never know how fast it spreads in the fall when there's dry leaves around and whatnot, and grass, and that whole shit went up in flames.
Got you. And it kept going.
Kept going. And it spread so fast to the point where I'm looking at it spread, so I'm running.
Nobody found out?
There was one kid. Actually, it was one of my good friend's cousins, and he was older than us.
You know him now still?
Do I know him?
Yeah.
Do I know the good friend?
Yeah.
Oh, I talk to him every day.
Okay.
He
a real one.
His cousin is, I saw you running, and he's talking to me, but he's not snitching on me, but he's picking on me. Okay. I saw you running from it. I don't know whether he saw me or not, but I was crying. I was so scared to be caught. I got away smooth, and I went to the scene while the firefighters were putting out this forest fire that I created. And I'm like, wow, that is so crazy.
Yeah.
How did this happen? Who did this? And yeah, I almost got caught, and I didn't know. But
bro, that could have changed your life, man. You could have went to juvie.
I could have went to juvie. I would have been on this straight and narrow that I'm on now, and I wouldn't have never learned better. You
look right there. Now they gonna catch you.
Hey, listen, it is what it is. That was
what's that thing like?
That was 25 years ago.
Statute of limits,
you
like
good?
Statute of limitations. Like I'm pretty sure the forest has grown back by now. But
what's the dumbest thing you've done?
Me
in life?
Just this. You remember, like, I don't know if you remember. There used to be sting bombs.
Oh,
remember, like, these glass sting bombs, yo?
Yeah, I remember those.
Bro, like, they used to be, like, at fairs and shit like that, bro. So I was a menace with them shits, right? Yeah, so one time, I had let off, like, 2 in middle school. And I went to the bathroom, like, just cracked the shit, threw it down. Then I went to another bathroom, cracked it, threw it down. Shit stunk, right? Like, stunk the whole fucking... Yo, it stunk the whole school. And I just remember, like, they call like a fire drill, right?
Yep.
And they evacuated the whole school
because the smell.
Yeah, because the smell. I think it was like a pipe leak or some shit, right?
Yo,
and I just remember the firefighters came, the police came.
They thought it was sulfur or something.
Exactly, some shit, right? So like, I'm outside, like I'm outside with the whole school, like the cops and like the firefighters are like searching through this building. I am stressed. Like, bro, I like.
You think they're about to run the cameras in?
Yeah, you like, do these cameras work?
Nah, they don't got, bro. This is like the 90s, like you said, or whatever it was, right? Like they ain't got no cameras in these fucking schools, right? But yo, like a fucking idiot, I told people, like I'm like, yeah, like that was like thinking I'm cool, right?
Yep.
And I remember like, yo, the whole time I was outside, these teachers kept looking at me like they just, but you know, you know when you like you did something.
When you're guilty, everybody's looking at you.
Exactly.
Yeah. And they're not even really looking at you.
Yo, when you do some wrong shit, right, you feel like everybody just knows. Like they just every eye stares like, oh man, how'd you find out? Like
that's what I didn't want to do in the projects.
Yeah.
Everybody know up, and I'm just out here like, But keep going, bro. My fault.
That's straight. So. Turns out those eye stares I were getting were pretty valid because they as soon as like everything got cleared, we went back in the building. I'm in class, like like shit, like I'm good, like they're like they call my name to the can you go to the principal's office? Like, damn. I don't even think I sat down there. They're like, we know you did it. Like you ain't even got thinking back at it now, I wish I was smart enough that time to be like just to deny it, like because like they can't really.
They can't prove it.
They can't prove shit. You know what I mean? Like, when you're a kid, like an adult just questions you, just like you
fold.
You're not going to do a whole forensics examination, like fingerprint.
Bro, if I had just like stood on my word, I'm like, I didn't do that shit. Whoever told on me just don't like me. Like, I could have just.
It's a whole bunch of haters in this elementary school.
That was like a 7-day suspension. That might have been like my first like real suspension.
Yep.
I'll tell you, but when them cops and firefighters came, I'm like, oh, this is serious.
Legit. It's legit.
This is a situation here, man.
You're playing with the taxpayers' money now, man. Yep.
All right, man. So before we wrap up this episode, let's just so I know you just moved to North Carolina like a couple years ago, right? So how did you how do you like North Carolina compared to Connecticut?
Man, I love it, man. I'm always gonna have love for CT, Waterbury, of course, but it's beautiful down there, man. I like it. The average is just higher. It seems like.
What do you mean, like the average?
Like I said this before, but I want to mess this up. But when we first got there, the first apartment we got had a food dispenser.
What do you mean?
Like a garbage disposal.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever had a garbage disposal?
No, I never.
Have you?
I've seen it in the movies.
Yeah. That's what I used to say.
Damn,
so,
bro, I knew you grew up in the 1%
Yeah.
No, my house that I have now.
Yeah. But
got money and shit.
I'm like, so we always just rake the garbage in the food in the garbage can,
like,
and it stink the garbage. You gotta bring it out that night. So now you put the food in the disposal and you just turn it on, and like, no one there thinks that's a big deal. And I'm like, y'all don't know where I'm from. Like,
well, just don't put any meat in there.
Yeah,
because you're not supposed to.
Yeah. I'm a vegetarian too, so I got lucky there. But like, so that's a small example. But the same apartment we had, there's a bathroom in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? So like, my son got his own bathroom and we got our own bathroom. That's like a big deal.
Okay.
Growing up here, like, so just the average, like, is just a little higher.
Is the rent better?
I won't say better, but you'll get more for what you pay. Like if you pay the amount here, when you go there, it'll come with a garage.
Oh,
and
land.
You got a guest room,
a pool, or something.
Yeah, like stuff like that. So
a little bit more.
Just the baseline is just higher. But
yo, would you ever move back to Connecticut?
Nah, I wouldn't come back, man.
Damn.
Nah, I wouldn't move back. I could visit though. Always could visit.
Right.
Like, yo, so it's just like that much. Like, yo, is it just that much better overall, or just like it's just a new experience for you, so you just don't see yourself like going backwards in life?
More opportunities. Like I'll say, growing up here, I try to do everything the right way. You know what I'm saying? I did sports. When I moved, I was delivering oil. Like I had my CDL. I'm delivering oil.
Down there?
No, here.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm delivering oil in the truck, and I'm working all day, 6 days a week. And I had another job. I'm a counselor at a halfway house. So like I got two good jobs, people would say.
Okay.
And I could never even have $1 in my pocket. Like I could never save I'm like, I'm working mad hard. I'm paying for this place that I don't really like, but people saying it's decent here.
Okay.
And I can't do anything I really want to do. And I got two good jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like
your life's consumed by work and
yeah,
bills.
I just felt like
you're in a rat race, yo.
You're
trapped.
Because when I told people like, oh, I deliver oil, they like, oh, you getting money.
You
getting, and I'm like, I'm literally not getting, or I am, but I can't keep nothing. Like I'm not doing nothing exciting. So like when I got there, just this stuff to do. Like
your life just changed for the better.
Yeah. And the kids growing up there, like it's like zoos and freaking circuses, just random stuff. Like
not too many hills.
Yeah, there's really no hills, really. Yeah, I thought hills were everywhere.
No.
I thought that was everywhere. Like
there was a person that turned me on to this. They said Waterbury should have been named Hillberry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Waterbury has more hills than like New Haven and
everywhere.
Bridgeport. Yeah. Waterbury is crazy. Shout out Waterbury though. Love Waterbury forever, man.
Yeah.
Even the potholes.
Fuck this place. It's great. It's great. I won't move back. I don't invite me back.
Nah, I wouldn't move back.
Love it.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's just a lot more opportunities, man. It look a lot different too. It's good to see something.
Yo, I think what I like about down south is, yo, it's like, I just remember like I don't even feel like they got, maybe it's not where I've been. I just remember like even like their projects per se is like they're all really just nice houses.
Right,
like,
houses.
Everything, it's just mad houses like in a block that all look really nice, look similar. And it's just like, and people are like, oh, like this is the hood. I'm like, damn, this is the hood. Like this is like a nice area.
Yeah.
Like
I kind of go through that. My fault.
Last time I went to Virginia, I mean, and I know about North Carolina, know about South Carolina. I went to Virginia, and I was with my boy. He told me, we about to go to the hood real quick for something. So we go to the hood and we pull up and we park in front of this house that looks exactly like my house. I don't live in the hood in Connecticut, but down there it was the hood. I was like, what the hell's going on here? So I know what you're saying, man.
Yeah, like where I live now, they said like West Charlotte is like the part nobody really wants to be.
Okay.
So I'm like in Southwest Charlotte. Anytime I tell people from there where I live, they kind of go like, oh, like they make this like, ugh.
Like, oh, like,
and I'm like, I come outside like,
this is beautiful. Shit is good.
So like there is hoods, but like that's a part they consider not that good.
Right.
But
it's
when
like,
people visit me,
it's like, damn.
they all go, "Yo, you made it, bro. You made it." Like, but to them, I ain't make it. So that's why there's more to it.
Right.
Okay.
Because once I move into Uptown Charlotte, now I really made it, and it's an option there. Like, there's no option of that in Waterbury.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to East
It's like,
Mountain.
you can live in mid here or mid there. Like,
Yeah,
it's just mid everywhere. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like,
Right.
Exactly.
And you can walk, for 10 seconds and hit the hood no matter where you are in Waterbury.
Yeah.
that's
So,
it.
Yeah.
But all the hoods are in the middle, and then all the nice places are on the
I mean, they
outskirts.
don't really consider this place down the street from me the best part of Waterbury either. Though.
Oh no, that's the hood too.
Yeah. And then I used to live there. Like, I actually moved up this.
Mhm.
Like, I was living there for a while.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
What's the hood?
It
they literally got cracked. I used to. There was. I'll tell you, one of the wild experiences I ever had in my life, bro, is have you ever lived next to a crackhead?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
No, not like an occasional crack.
I got
user.
a story
I'm
about it,
talking
too.
about like a certified crackhead, schizophrenic, bro. I used to live next to this fucking lady, bro, and I tell you, like, she was the most insane person I've ever met. Like clinically insane.
Yep.
Like, I remember when we first got there, she had a kid. A couple months into it, like, her kid got taken away
Mhm.
by the state because, like, she just, because at first, I mean, like, she kind of like snuck her craziness onto us. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like,
Yeah.
like,
She
it wasn't
eased it
right away. Like, when we
up.
first met, I'm like, oh shit, like, this bitch off.
Yeah.
Like,
She knew to hide
she
it a
started
little
off
bit.
normal, right?
Yeah.
So, like, as like the months progressed, she would do this thing, where she would pretend to move, and she'd bring all her furniture outside. Like, she put her mattress on the grass, like, bro, at least once a week. No fucking lie,
To
bro.
do what?
She'd just be like,
Trying to sell it?
Nah, bro. She would tell us like she's moving, but she would just bring, like, you know when you're moving, you just take everything out the house and you just like put it in the front, wait for like the move.
She does all that shit herself.
Yeah,
Wow.
she had that much in there. She'd be like up at like 3 a.m, like just yelling.
Yeah.
Like, she'd be knocking. One time she came out and knocked on our actual door. Like I'm not answering this shit. Like we just like crazy.
And that's the thing. Like, that's crazy, but growing up here, it's not that crazy. Like, you've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the story I got, I was living off of Highland. And one day I'm in my room with my son. He's probably like 2 years old at this point. And I hear like someone lived downstairs from me and someone lived downstairs from them. I'm on the 3rd floor. I hear a mad loud bang, like loud. So I'm like, maybe the person downstairs moving something. Then I keep hearing stuff. So now I'm like, okay, that sound like here. That sound like it's 3rd floor.
Okay.
And it used to be loud. So you can't really tell you like my neighbors is loud. But so now, do what I do. I close my son in the room and I'm walking down the hallway, start walking, and I look and I see a shadow. There's someone in the house.
Like, in your house?
In the house. So I turn the corner. She stand up like this. She crawled through my son's window, but she didn't make it all the way in the house. What I'm seeing and what I heard, I had his dresser in front of his window. So
she pushed
the dresser forward and it hit his crib. That's how loud it used to be. You think I would know that was in my house? I'm just like, nah, that's downstairs. So now when I turn the corner, she kind of goes back out the window, but I'm on the 3rd floor. Bro, she's hanging off of the 3rd floor. Hanging off it.
Like, with nothing under her.
Nothing
like,
under her. She scurried across a little ledge. So now when she saw me, she jumps back out the window. 3rd floor. The lady's, she probably gonna die if she fall.
So you gotta help her.
What'd I do?
You gotta help her.
I helped her in the house.
Nah, wild.
First I said,
would have been a Mufasa moment for
first
me.
I'm like, yo, right. So I'm like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? She's like, Deb doesn't live here? I'm like, no.
God. Deb don't live here?
She's like, this isn't Deb's house? Now, I don't know if she really think Deb lives there or she just got caught trying to break in or something.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I ever get caught in a situation like this, I'm like, yo, Tom don't live here?
Yeah. So she's like, this is Deb's house. So now she's trying to tell me I'm in Deb's house.
Like,
somebody told me my alternator was in here.
Like, yo, you broke in the
So
house.
even then, why are you breaking into Deb's house? Like,
This is what she said. She used to live there, but before she went to jail, Deb was living there. And I'm like, I did move in here 8 months ago, maybe. So, bro, I helped the lady in the house.
Crazy.
Oh, Jesus.
Crazy.
Nah, yo, you did it right, bro. What do you? Yo,
It's concrete, bro.
Yo, you gonna? She dead. Like you gonna live with her?
Yes.
And
you let her. You don't have a
Yo,
conscience
she-
to begin with.
Nah,
She
but
a
what went through my mind though was, all right, if this first, I don't want to see a lady dead on the concrete.
Yeah,
Like I could tell she smoked or she was a drunk.
You ain't
son.
gotta-
she dusted out.
You don't
She
have
wasn't
to look,
gonna
my guy.
land and she gonna crack her head on the concrete. Now I gotta tell the cops what happened. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? I didn't want to go through all
Yo,
that.
I'll tell you what. Yo,
I would've.
all right, second floor. I would have moved Foster
Yes.
her, but third floor she dying.
Third floor.
Bro, I would
yeah.
have treated that like you talked about the bike situation. Went to bed.
Was there
peacefully.
grass at the bottom or concrete?
Concrete.
Oh,
Listen,
okay.
Went to
you walk
sleep.
to the back of the house, you walk up to 3 stories,
Mhm.
and she scurried across a little ledge like this.
Bro, I'm like picturing like.
So she's hanging onto the window. I'm like, I could let her fall, or I could not let her fall.
Nah, yo,
I
yo,
ain't
you
let
know
her
how
fall,
Waterbury
bro.
got these 3-family homes.
Yeah, of
That's what-
course,
Yo,
of
you
course.
remember? I think didn't you when I first met you used to live in one of them shits?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing. Like they all look the same. Like
And once I
shits be high.
seen like, all right, she ain't steal nothing, nothing's broke, and she can't hurt me.
She ain't get this
I see
chance
this
to
little
steal
frail
nothing.
lady. She mass
But she has
small.
a possibility of coming back now that she's alive.
She was
Nah.
hanging. What if you?
Nah, she made.
What if you pulled her
she wanna
back in
come
the
back.
window, and then she had Incredible Hulk strength and took you out?
Nah, I was on go.
She could have been on fucking. What's that shit
But
called?
she
Bath
jumped
salts
back
and
out
ate
the
your
window when
fucking
she
ear
see
off.
me. Like,
Bath salts.
yo, she's ready to die.
and I'm like, I don't feel like my
Wait.
girl's at work, so
So-
I'll have to call her like, yo,
I'm not
there's a
gonna-
lady
He's like, I
dead
just killed- I
outside the
just killed-
window.
Nah, you
Like,
got- I
no.
just killed
Imagine-
somebody.
no.
And then imagine they think I'm lying.
Deb sounds like a good story because there ain't no way in hell you about to try to break into a 3rd family apartment upstairs on the 3rd floor.
Third, bro.
I mean,
Bro, imagine what would have happened if she made it inside. That's all I would have thought about. Like if she had made it inside and
Into
like,
your son's
what if
room. Yo,
if
so
your
where was
son's
your
room or
son?
you
Yo,
was-
He was in the room with me.
He was in your bedroom.
Yes.
or what if you weren't there? What if it was your girl?
Oh, I know. I'm not saying she
Yeah,
was
she-
right.
she a
I'm just saying
goner,
I
bro.
want to see her die. That's all I'm
Nigga,
saying.
they be scraping her
You
off
didn't
the
have to
floor.
look,
man.
Yeah, nah.
you ain't have
Nigga,
to.
You a cold motherfucker,
Yo,
bro.
Yeah, I would. Once I seen who it was, like if it was a dude, I wasn't helping no guy back in.
So-
Cause then he might have tried to muscle me or something.
Yeah.
But she was mad small. I'm like, and she started crying. I'm like, okay.
Oh,
I'm like,
equal-
don't come
equal-
back.
The good old
Deb
crocodile
don't live
tears.
here. Scram. Don't come back, bro.
Yo, so if it was a dude, you just watch him die.
Yeah, he would have to go out.
The Grim Reaper is an equal employer, bro.
Damn, bro. That's some
And-
That's some sexist shit, though. That's some sexist shit.
I'm not gonna say
Your fellow
I'm
brother?
not gonna lie. I'm a little offended right now.
Shout out to the ladies. Like, nah.
Is y'all brainwashed? The man done got
but
you.
yeah,
The man,
that was,
bro.
That was yeah. And it's so
Yeah.
crazy. I forget about that story. I forget that happened to me.
Nah,
That's how much stuff you done see.
Yeah,
growing up
that's
in
how much stuff
Waterbury.
you
I
seen,
forgot
man.
that happened. Like,
bro. No lie, yo, it sounded like the lady that used to live next to me. Like that's some, bro. That's some shit she would pull, bro.
yeah.
Like she was, bro. She would say shit like that.
It
Like,
was.
I'm
she
not
like,
gonna
"This
lie
ain't
though.
Deb's house?"
Debbie is such a
was her
common name, bro.
Yo, was her name Moo Moo?
Nah.
That's the lady
Well,
that-
I don't know the lady.
Right.
It might have been her. It might have
Bro, I'm
been
telling you,
her.
the lady next to me, bro. She was so dude, that's some shit she would pull, yo.
Yeah.
Bro, one time she like looked at my son, and she's just like, "Yo, look at the ground." Like just, you know, to this day, my boys still talk about this shit.
Yeah,
Like, yo, he
see?
like, you got,
I'm
yo, he
glad
has
y'all
like
got away
trauma
from her.
from this shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm
He
glad
doesn't know
you
his
got away
trauma
from her.
yet, though. Thank goodness. He don't know his trauma yet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yo, thank you for coming on the show, bro.
No problem, man.
You're welcome here back anytime, yo, dudes. Welcome back. It's been a little while for you.
Yeah, man. I've been away for a little bit, but I'm back now.
Yeah. Your mouth worked, yo. You did good.
Hey, I mean, I didn't leave it at
Come
home
on.
this time. Hey, yo.
Whose man's is this?
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for getting us to 800 subscribers. As always, please like, comment, keep subscribing, keep tuning in. Thank you.